So saying no to the good so that you can have the great is one of my most favorite concepts to talk about and practice, and also the scariest one, and requires the most faith. But that is how you get exactly what you want, okay? So when you decide that you want something, I'm going to give you a very real example that just happened to me. When you decide you want something and you're manifesting, or you just decide, and this is like a goal of yours or intention, and it's a big one, and it feels almost like you know in your heart what you want, what you ideally want. And the way to get it is to, number one, decide. Like, decide, declare it's yours, and then don't settle for the good so that you can get the great. Don't settle for what's close or anything you have to make exceptions for, or you find yourself being like, well, this is pretty good, but it doesn't have this, but it's good. That is bullshit, and that also, it's going to leave you to settle, and it also typically happens right before you get exactly what you want. So the people that can hold on and exercise absolute faith and like pass this universal test, which is like, it's like when you get close to getting exactly what you want, the universe will throw, and I've seen this happen with clients with, say they want a relationship, a dream person. They'll get really close. There'll be like a couple guys that they're dating, and they'll be like, oh, well, he has this and this and this, but you know, this one thing is like really not aligned, but like it's kind of everything. And then out of fear, because they're scared they're not going to get it, they're scared, you know, this will be good enough, they just settle and they take it. Well, not my clients, because I don't let that happen, but that happens in life. So it really tries you to hold on and stay anchored into your desire, right? It's trying, because sometimes it takes a little longer than expected, or you get a little frustrated, or you start to doubt yourself, or doubt this whole creation process, and you feel like, I'm tired of waiting, tired of looking, I'm just gonna take this. It's not exactly what you want. That, my friend, is fucking settling, and it's not satisfying, and it's not, you don't have to do it. My message, the point is, you don't have to do that, okay? So let go of the good so that you can have the great. When you stand in your knowing and stand in your confidence and clarity of what you want, and you are anchored into it, that is when you get the most amazing shit. That's when you get exactly what you ask for. So I'll give you a real life example. I recently moved to LA, and I knew exactly what I wanted in the place that I was manifesting, my own place, right? So when I first got here, I stayed with some friends. I stayed a little longer than expected. I was kind of looking, kind of not looking for a place, because I wasn't really ready yet. I didn't feel ready. So once I started looking for a place, I knew exactly what I wanted it to feel like exactly. And the feeling that I was going for. So I could tell you all the different qualities of the thing that I wanted, but the feeling that I was going for was like a fuck yes feeling. That is like a knowing on all levels, like, holy shit, this place is so me. This is perfect. I love it. I can't wait to live here. This feels right. This feels like a yes. This feels like fuck yes. I'd be thrilled to live here. That's how I wanted to feel, right? And so that is what, and I'm, you know, did my manifestation process and all this, but that feeling is what I was going for. So I saw all these different places, all that were in my price range. Some were amazing, some were really cool. And as I got closer, I could look back and see how this timeline progressed, but I kept feeling myself getting closer and closer. But also getting frustrated and really feeling ready for a place, right? But there was, right before I found the place that I'm in now, there are a few that I was toying with, and I was like, you know, maybe that other place isn't out there, the perfect place. Maybe I need to stop being so picky. Maybe I just need to just take this place. This place is awesome. You know, it has a fireplace, 2 bedrooms, it's bright, it's airy, it's so many things that you wanted. Really, like on paper, it was like pretty damn close. But I didn't have that feeling. I didn't have that like, fuck, yes, I want to live in this place, like feeling at all. And there were 2 places that were kind of in the running that felt like that were like, oh, well, this is really cool. This is really nice. Like, I like this area. This is great, you know. But neither one of them had that feeling that I was going for, right? So it was scary. It took balls to be able to be like, nope, it's not it. I'm gonna hang on. Even though I was tired of looking, I was frustrated. I wanted my own place. This is like, I've been here for 2 months into LA, first time going full time in my career in this like online business of mine. I didn't have internet for the first 2 months. I didn't have cell phone service because I lived in the Hollywood Hills. And here I am, quit my job as an attorney, going full time in an online business. I've been living in a place with no service. Like, how's that for an online business? Really not cool. Okay, so I was super ready, to make a long story short, super ready to find my place, getting super antsy, over it, tired of looking. If anyone's looked for a house, it can be annoying. I don't want to manifest that for you, but it can be very annoying. So you can imagine how tempting it was to take those places and how much faith it took to stay strong in what I wanted and fight for that feeling that I wanted, you know? And I said no to those good places. I said no to those awesome places. I said no because I wanted the great. I said no to the good so I could have the great. And sure enough, the next place that I saw, I walked in and I was like, okay, I want this. Like, this is it. It lit me up. I was like, yes. They showed me the pool, the gym, the place, the view. And I was like, yes, this is it. I would love to live here. And that was it. And I knew. And it was easy. And I filled out the application in like 2 hours. I could move in the next day. Like, everything lined up. And I was rewarded for being patient and standing strong in my knowing that, what I wanted was on its way and that I wasn't going to settle. So say no to the good so you can have the great. And the way you know the difference is, how does it make you feel inside? You want to be lit up, right? You want to be like, yes. So this goes for when you are trying to, if you want a relationship and you want to call a person into your life, whether it's a new career you're going for, a job, just like stand strong in what you want. Stand strong in what you want. Know that you're good enough to get it. Know that manifestation works. Know that you can have yes on all fronts. You can. Okay? So that's my message.